Today we're looking at the history of Hinduism. Hello, welcome to the Daily Bellringer World History. Please don't forget to subscribe and take a look at the questions down in the description. Also, don't forget to check out dailybellringer.com where you'll find more resources that go with many of the Bellringer videos. Hinduism is one of the oldest religions in the world. It began in India more than 4,000 years ago and is still practiced by millions of people today. Unlike many religions, Hinduism does not have a single founder, one holy book, or one main set of beliefs. Instead, it developed slowly over thousands of years, combining traditions, stories, and ideas from many different groups of people. Because of this, Hinduism is often called a way of life, as much as a religion. The roots of Hinduism go back to the Indus Valley Civilization, which existed around 2500 BC in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. Archaeologists have found statues and carvings that suggest people in the Indus Valley may have worshipped many gods and practiced rituals similar to those found in Hinduism. Later, some theories suggest that around 1500 BC, a group of people called the Aryans came into India. They brought with them a language called Sanskrit and a collection of hymns and prayers known as the Vedas. The Vedas became some of the most important sacred texts in Hinduism. The ideas in the Vedas mixed with the traditions of the earlier people of India, and slowly Hinduism began to take shape. Hinduism has many holy writings, not just one book. The Vedas are the oldest and the most important. Later came the Upanishads, which are texts that explain the deeper meanings of life and the universe. Other famous Hindu texts includes the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, which are long epic poems filled with stories of heroes, gods, and moral lessons. The Bhagavad Gita, or Gita, which is part of the Mahabharata, is one of the most important texts. It teaches about duty, devotion, and the search for truth. Hinduism has many different beliefs, but some of the most important include the belief in Brahman. Hindus believe in a single spiritual force or supreme being called Brahman. Brahman is present in everything, and all gods and goddesses are forms of Brahman. Hinduism is a polytheistic religion, meaning they worship many gods and goddesses, each with their own role. Some of the most important are Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer. Hinduism believes that after death, a soul is reborn into another body, known as reincarnation. This cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continues until you reach moksha, or become one with Brahman. Moksha is reached by living a life of truth, devotion, and spiritual knowledge. Karma is another important belief of Hinduism that stresses a person's actions in this life affect what happens in future lives. Good actions lead to good results, while bad actions lead to suffering. There's also the belief in Dharma. Dharma means duty or living the right way. Everyone has a Dharma depending on their age, role, and situation. Following Dharma is important for living a good life. Hinduism includes many practices and traditions. Hindus often pray in temples or at home shrines. They may make offerings of flowers, food, or incense to the gods. Festivals are also an important part of Hindu life. For example, Diwali, the festival of lights, celebrates the victory of good over evil. Holi, the festival of colors, celebrates spring and joy. Yoga and meditation also come from Hindu traditions. These practices are believed to help people connect with their inner spirit and with Brahman. Over time, Hinduism spread across India and influenced many aspects of Indian culture, including art, music, literature, and social systems. Around 500 BC, other religions like Buddhism and Jainism developed in India, but Hinduism remained strong and continued to change and grow. During the Middle Ages, Hinduism developed even more traditions, temples, and devotional movements. Even under the rule of the Mughal Empire, who spread Islamic teaching throughout the region, and later the British, Hinduism continued to survive and adapt. Today, Hinduism is the main religion of India and Nepal and has followers all around the world. So with that, hopefully you learned something, and thanks for watching.